And we are on. You can scooch over to the middle a little bit more.
Okay. Hi guys, we'll wait for some more people to come on, but we're a little late today because Lisa and Sue from We Love to Stitch were in the process of getting ready and getting out to the airport to catch their flight back home. So we apologize. This is Friday Fabric Frenzy. I said it right. If you're on Facebook and you haven't shopped with us, type the word register in the comment bar. That will prompt you to another screen where you add your name, address, email address, phone number. Now I need a drink already. Name, email address, phone number, and then you create a password, and you can shop on the app. Download the app on the Apple Store or the Google Store. The app is the best place to shop. Our shipping is still only $8, under $75, over $75 it's free, and we have 10% back today, correct? Yep, still. I don't think they're ever going to turn that off. Karen, it is a tongue twister. I have to grab a drink. I'm sorry. I got a little frog in my throat all of a sudden. Goodbye, frog. And by myself, so I get to do what I want. Whoa, uh-oh. Gloria and Deb went to Quilt Market. Joni's here. Steve is out. John might jump on in a couple minutes, but he says he's busy. Excuse me. But yeah, so you got me, and hopefully I'll be entertaining enough that I won't lose people. But and I hope you guys save some money for me, because I heard We Love to Stitch was a definite success. I saw their samples yesterday before we showed them to you guys, and when you see them on the screen through your iPad or iPhone, you can't capture the gorgeousness of these pieces. They were mind-blowing. I was really super impressed with the product. It was awesome, and I guess a lot of you guys did too, because you bought, and we appreciate. Thanks, guys. I love you too. All right, so let's get started. First off is a new line by Gloria's favorite designer, Chonga Wang, and it's called Escapade. I do believe we did do one small thing with this, but we haven't shown the entire line, which I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. Gloria likes her metallics. That's what Chonga Huang is known for, and her vivid colors. And this fabric here does not disappoint. It's got a black background. There are gold metallic butterflies on it. Let me get it open for you. With butterflies. It's gorgeous. Hydrangeas. I'm pretty sure that these are hydrangeas here. I don't know what these other flowers are. Don't ask me. But it's beautiful. Shades of aqua and kind of a purplish blue. I would say it's a little more purple than, it depends on what light you're in, I guess. It does look purplish blue to me. But there are gold accents all over the piece, outlining all the flowers. The butterflies are accented with gold. It's a beautiful piece. This is the panel. Brand new line, by the way, and I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to open up the next piece, which is a fabric that complements the panel, obviously, with smaller pieces. Well, maybe not smaller, but it's kind of tossed. Everything is tossed. The flowers are tossed. The butterflies are tossed. Well, look at that hydrangea. That's beautiful. I want those in my garden. Peonies. Maybe those are peonies, right? It's blurple. You're right. It's blurple. The metallic accents. It's a perfect piece to complement the panel. The next piece, let me lay some of these out differently. Let me do what we started doing earlier, where we're gonna do this. Now this is smaller, and we got just butterflies, smaller butterflies. We've got some marbled prints. That's gorgeous. One marbling with a darker background. And then we have just a odd little accent piece that's got some gold metallic in it. We have a stripe also. So we're going to go back to the second piece from the panel because we showed this one already. This is like tossed floral, but the flowers are smaller than on this piece that I showed you initially. Same motifs. You know, it's got gold leaves, it's got all of the flowers, but it's a little bit of a smaller print.
I don't think it has butterflies in this one.
You're right, it doesn't have butterflies. It just has the gold metallic leaves. Good catch, Kate. Yep, okay, so that's the smaller print. The next one up is, I love this one. This is tossed butterflies, and the gold accents just really make the butterflies stand out. There almost isn't a background on this. The butterflies kind of fill everything. Even underneath the butterflies that you can see, there are butterfly wings. So it's packed butterflies, and the gold accents just really, really make it pop. The next fabric is a butterfly print also, but we're pulling in the aqua background on this. I like this one. It's just, this one just kind of takes my breath away because I love the blue in the background. I love the smaller butterflies, and it just reminds me of a perfect day. You know, the butterflies are just gorgeous. There's the little purple ones and the darker blurple ones. And there's some metallic butterflies in there also. The next fabric, the next two are cool. These are marbled. And they almost look three-dimensional. The marbling makes it three-dimensional. The colors are just beautiful. Now I like this print with the smaller butterflies. You know, the smaller butterfly, the aqua in the background makes the aqua in this swirl, this marble swirl pop. It's got the gold metallic in it and a little bit of a darker, real dark purple. It's almost, I wouldn't say black, but it's very dark purple and the lighter purple. I love this. With that panel, you know, it would make an absolutely beautiful quilt. This next piece of fabric is also a marble on a black background, but the metallic in this is much more distinct than it is on the previous marble. There are shadows of metallic in here, whereas in this print they're more linear, for lack of a better word. The aqua running through it and the deep darker purple. Gorgeous. Two more. And I pulled in one from another line that I'm going to show because I think it complements this line pretty well. But this is called, what is this one called? Metallic Mosaic. That's a pretty name. It's got splashes of the gold metallic, dots and just lines through it in the darker purple, and it's a great lower volume. I don't want to say low volume, but it's a lower volume print that would go with anything in the line. If I pull these butterflies over on the aqua, I can already tell you that's what I would like. I would love that. And if we throw in the stripe, the last piece is this metallic stripe. Watercolor stripe. It's got all of the colors. The stripes are all of the colors that are in the quilt. I love this combination. The butterflies, the mosaic, and the stripes. I love that combo. 3-yard quilt would be gorgeous. Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it, Karen? It's, Gloria has great taste for these florals and metallics. She really does. She just picks out some that they're just so elegant. Uh-oh, I don't have a folder. Uh-oh. We'll just push them over this way. Now, before I forget, I pulled in this one because I thought it went with the line, not so much the stripes, but if I pull in this, it goes. This is called Pine Branch Vines, and it's basically a solid with metallic, I guess it's evergreen little circle thingies. How's that for being technical? But it looks really, really good. And, if I pull the marble in, it's kind of got some of the same colors going. If I pull in that, really pretty. It's got the metallic going on too, so it makes it a good complement to anything by Chonga Huang. All right. Alrighty, now. Somebody's going to hate me because I'm just tossing these off to the side. Yeah, binding on the bias. There you go. All right. Next up, we have Nantucket Summer. We still have a bit of it. It's a current fabric. We probably have more than our share of it. This line, I absolutely love this line. I have yardage at home. I have a jelly roll at home. I have a charm pack at home. And I also still have some of her shoreline from last year or the year before that were the same color. So I'm thinking about maybe creating something using both Nantucket Summer and Shoreline because the colors are pretty much the same. She had so much success with Shoreline that they brought Nantucket Summer back. I think this is a reprint of something of a line that they had a couple of years ago. And like I said, Shoreline was so popular that they reprinted Nantucket Summer. But anyway, this is called Sconset Landscape Nature Navy. I can't see the navy. I see up to nature. Okay, that one, there are a couple of prints that in the line of the green, and I believe maybe just the green, and there is a lighter blue too, that are the same print that we'll get to down the line here. But this is the Sconset Landscape. This is called Smitten Dots. If you guys remember, I did a Nantucket Summer box bottom and bow, and I love it. It's over here at the shop. I gave it to Gloria to keep for a sample, and I'm regretting it. I should have kept it. Well, I could make another one. All right, that's Smitten Dots in Grass. Now, this next one is Sconset I don't like saying that name. Sconset Landscape. This is a green that's like the navy that we showed previously. Okay, same print, different color. So that's the green. Next up is a different print. This is called Sconset Landscape Nature. Again, is it cream?
No, this one's cream and grass surface.
Cream and grass. Okay, there we go. I just love this line. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the prints, if the colors, if it's the colors, if it's the combination of the two. But I like anything Camille Ross Kelly does, basically. And then we have the plaid. We have the plaid in the green. We have the floral in the green with white flowers. And that's it for the greens. I should have put this blue with the blues, huh? Oh well. Love the greens. Next up are some of the same prints, but actually they're not the same. They're different. This is Somerset Florals. Cream background. And the flowers are like a blue-gray, a medium blue-gray, and a darker navy. And it's a match, I think, to this. Is it? Yes, it is. Except the green has white flowers. This next one is sail check plaid. I don't know what a sail check is, but anybody know what a sail check is? Maybe it sails as Nantucket and plaid is. It does not even a plaid, it's checks. It is called, it's called check plaids. Weird. Okay. This one, I really like this one. It's got a navy blue background with light blue flowers and the little teeny white flowers surrounding the blue flower and just two leaves in a stem. And the little floral, little flowers interspersed in between. I really like this. I like these two together. That is so cute. All right. Was that Fairground Small Floral?
Yes.
Okay, the next one is
Stripes.
Yep, stripes. Kind of that country grayish blue background with white stripes. Double white stripes. That's what it's called. Stripes in lake is the color. So we have lake and sails. All right, next up is another plaid. It's just like the green one that we showed earlier, but it's in navy and white. Karen, you're one of my biggest fans, I could tell. Thank you for the compliments. All right, this is plaid, check plaid's navy. Oh, and then we gotta have a lighter blue. Are you unbusied?
I know. Well, hey, it's better late than never, right, guys?
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
look at this beautiful collection. I love these blues, these greens. These just blend so well.
It's Nantucket.
Nantucket. Oh my God! Wait,
that's why it's Nantucket summer. Yeah.
This isn't bargain, is it? Because this is brand new.
No, it's regular price.
Okay.
But don't forget, guys, with your 10% Gloria bucks, you're paying less than what you're going to get it out there.
Exactly.
Anywhere
that
else
10% back
makes
you just
a
can't beat
big
that.
difference. Makes a big difference.
Save that 10% up, guys. I'm telling you, you can use it towards the machine. Get a Laura Star with it. I think that's the best thing you could get with that credit back.
I know. I think are you giving us a Laura Star for the event? I'm
I think
afraid
you're
to
gonna have
use
one.
I'm afraid to use it.
I'm going to show you guys everything about the Laura Star. In my room, they get to use
No,
it
I'm
too.
afraid to use it because I'm going to like it too much and want one.
You know you're going to buy one, Carol. If you use the Laura Star, you know you're going to buy one because I'm probably buying one for Christmas for myself.
Really?
Here, so,
Treating
yeah.
yourself.
Yep, I
Good
need a
for you.
Christmas gift. So
Good for you. Okay, anyway, this is a plaid light blue. And then we back to Sunset Landscape Nature in the light blue. Okay? Move this navy out of the way. Put it over here. And then put these blues, lighter blues all together. You can pick a plaid. You can have a 3-yard quilt easy. Pick a light blue, a dark blue, a green. And you've got a nice quilt. I love that Nantucket summer tote bag. I really do have to make one for myself. The next one up is
Somerset Lake.
Somerset Lake. And if you look down the line here, we had it in the cream background with darker flowers, and then the green background with white flowers. This is a lighter blue. It's called Lake. Now I like that with the little flowers. Maybe not. I think I would like it with maybe a darker blue. Maybe the plaid, the dark plaid. They all go so well together. I could be playing matching things forever. The next two are the dots. We did a green background with white circles on it. This is a cream background with navy blue circles on it. Great background. A blender. I would use this for embroidery. It's subtle enough that you wouldn't lose things on it. This one is sail check. Plaids in the navy. And we had that same print in the light blue. A little bit earlier, we had it in the light blue. And then we also have the dots, dark navy, and the dots aren't white, they are a light blue. These two look cool together. Okay, is there a special in the new Brother machine? Which Brother machine? I just bought a Celeste. I bought the sewing version, and it came in yesterday. I took it home yesterday, and I was trying to watch the show and unbox my sewing machine at the same time, and I had a blast.
I know.
I used the walking foot, and I've used a walking foot before, but it was one of the, how do I say this delicately, cheaper walking feet.
The standard
It was
one
nothing like
with the
this
digital dual
with
feed?
the rubber thing with rubber roller on the bottom. Big difference, whole different experience. And I did blanket stitch. I haven't finished my own fall felt wall hanging yet, and I have. I changed mine up. I put hello at the top, fall at the bottom of the wall hanging. The same with the crow and the pumpkins, but I had to finish up the fall part, the blanket applique on it, and then I'm ready to put it together. But I used it for the blanket stitch, and it was a breeze. Another thing I really like about it is I'm going to have the opportunity to play with my custom stitch. I
My
like
favorite.
the automatic needle threader. I don't have to slide that little lever down like on my soprano. I'm sorry, soprano. Sally's a soprano. I'm sorry, Sally. But this one has an automatic needle threader, and it has a laser on it. What else does it have that's different from the soprano?
I think you covered a lot of it. The laser, I mean, all the different stitches, my custom stitch.
Way more stitches.
You have that
Well,
second spool pin too.
Yes. I'm gonna go. I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and I guarantee I'm probably gonna be glued to that thing.
Yep. I did see a comment from Marianne, and I just want to let you know those should be shipping soon. If they didn't ship already, I know we had them on back order for a little bit, and we got some of them in. I'll go check on that for you as soon as I'm off the show here. And then thank you, DC. So yeah, you might need a Brother machine in addition to your Radiance. Like I say, that 3550 is my favorite. So
Okay, now I have a question. I had a little card about Art Spera in with the literature that came with the Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me what Art Spirit is again.
Yeah, so Art Spirit is a free app to download from Brother that works with all their sewing machines, sewing and embroidery machines, their printers, their scan and cut. And there's so many different features on it, but there's a free version and a paid version where the paid version, you get access to their full library of designs. So it works with all of their machines specifically, but there's so many fun features on it. But I'm just going to show the homepage real quick. They upload new designs. They have their first Kimberbell embroidery design on here. They have new weekly inspo, seasonal designs. And then with the premium subscription, which is $12.99 a month, you get access to their entire library of embroidery designs, but you get a big discount on the Disney designs. So you don't get access to all those, but you get a big discount on them. So there's a lot of fun features in the app. You absolutely have to check it out. And if you have a Brother machine, especially my favorite, the 3550, you need to download that app.
How does that app help me in any way with my sewing machine?
Yeah, they have some sewing projects listed on there too.
Okay,
so
I'm going to have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I do know that it was for embroidery. I just wondered in what capacity it helped on the sewing end. Yeah, because the Celeste embroidery unit might be my next purchase. Oh, gosh.
I know, lots of fun things. Lots and lots.
Hey, I
of
gave
fun
my
things.
address last week, so if you still have that and you want to send me money or presents or chocolate, feel free. Thank you.
Oh, you're funny, Carol.
Thank you. All right. Okay, next we have Fall Friends. This line is adorable. I love this. With the little animals on it. There's raccoon. Look at how cute the raccoons are. If I had, fat chance, if I had grandchildren or kids that were young, I have a 37-year-old son, and I don't think he's into this, and he doesn't have any kids, so I don't have any grandchildren. But if I had to build a nursery, I love this line with the little animals. Okay, what are these?
Porcupines.
No, they're not.
Hedgehogs, porcupines, you could call it either or.
Really?
They look the same.
Okay, all right. All right. I don't think hedgehogs are as sharp and pointy as the hedgehogs. I don't know.
I just want to say there's only a few of these left.
Hedgehog.
Put this in a cart. Because,
Yeah.
look, these are perfect for wall hangings. This is a big placemat right here that you could sew with it. So many different fun things. And it's just so beautiful. If you look at the little squirrel, the fox, the other little baby fox here, or the deer, I could just totally see making a big placemat or like, not table runner. What's it called? Table topper that you put your vase over.
Yeah, put a couple of borders on it.
Yep.
These would make really cute pillows in your kids' room
Mm-hmm.
if they like the forest animal theme.
So, and there's only a couple left. So I would get those while you can. Plus, you're getting 10% back on that. So.
Yep. Okay, this is kind of a little bit of a scenic fabric. Each little area is a separate little scene. The animals in it are absolutely adorable. There's even little mushrooms in the forest. But not the kind you want to eat. Some of them will
You might get sick eating some of those.
Make you croak. Yeah, some of them will make you croak. And not like a frog either. All right. When are the Brother ruffling feet coming in?
Those should, I believe those might have came in today. I'll check on that after the show for you, Risa. Because I know a lot of people took advantage of when we had those with that super sale that we did that night. So don't worry, those will be coming in soon.
Debbie said her oldest boy is having his first baby in February, and he's in his 50s. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, it took him long enough, huh? And Darlene says she was asking about the Avenir. Call John or Steve. The number is 412-344-2330. Option 2.
That'll take you to me or Steve, and I could talk with you about that, Darlene. So, yeah. A lot of great things.
I've been dying to do that phone number ever since we did that.
I think it's the first time somebody said the phone number other than me or Steve.
Really?
You made it like a
well,
jingle.
they did like the Sound of Music. And we had something a while ago about with the Sound of Music.
I don't remember.
Oh my, and I'm older than you people and you don't remember. Maybe you weren't here.
I might not.
You might not have been. You might not have been here either.
This might have been before me and Kate were here.
Yeah, you'll have to look back through. But it was a silly show, and it was the Sound of Music, and I thought it was perfect. That's the theme from the Sound of Music. 4 1 2 3 4 4 2 3 3 0.
That sounds like a Christmas carol or something.
It's my favorite things. The song "My Favorite Things."
Oh. Get Out.
Yes.
Okay,
So
Kate, we're going to look into this for next
They
Thursday.
they used it for a Thursday show. Okay, back on track. See, Linda remembers. Okay, this is by P&B Textiles, by the way. This fabric that's up in the that you see now is called Ditzy Leaf Toss White, and it's Ditzy Leaf. There are leaves dancing around, and there's little mushrooms. There's green leaves, there's orange leaves, there's gold leaves, there's acorns. The cutest fabric ever. And we have this fabric. Are you going to say something?
Just
Go
how
ahead.
beautiful this is, especially this next one.
I
I always
yeah.
say, using this, having this in your stash, this is perfect. You know what? I was talking with a customer yesterday about the Me Time Ellie bag, and I always go back to that pattern for in the hoop bag. These are perfect for it, especially
Mhm.
easy fall gift to give away. So,
This is the same print. This is Ditzy Leaf Toss brown fabric. Same little the mushrooms are different.
mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe
No,
they're not.
they're the same. They're
They're
about the
different
same.
ones, yeah.
So
Love
here,
it,
we could
love
do
it.
side by side here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just absolutely gorgeous. I think they're great
It's
to have
so
in your
cute.
stash. And so many fun projects you could do with it. Even napkins, anything fall. If you're preparing for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
I know we showed the like Christmas tree napkin with the wave stitch, but you could still make a napkin that way. Maybe don't fold it into a Christmas tree, you could roll it, but this would be perfect fall fabric for all of those. And so this next one here, this one is Fall Friends. So you have the little raccoons, the cute little owl. This is just adorable. The porcupine or hedgehog. I know it's not a porcupine, so I'll
You
say
said
hedgehog.
raccoon. You said raccoons wrong too. You said raccoons.
Look, see, Carol's getting on me all the time, guys. And then we have these cute little squirrels here too. So and that one's gone, but whoever got this, you guys got a good one.
I
with
know. This was my favorite. In fact, that one and the next one coming up, it's the same print, but it's on cream. I love these little animals. I do like it on the rust or the brown, whatever you want to call it. I do love that. Look at how cute.
Mm-hmm.
For a kid's room, you have to. You have to. This next print is they call it tonal leaf blender, and it's a red orange. Look at how pretty it goes with this line of fabric. The browns,
That's just gorgeous.
very sharp. Yes.
This is gorgeous. And if you zoom in really closely, you can see they're almost like little leaves stacked on top of each other, which I think is beautiful. And it's a beautiful watercolor. Oh my gosh, you know what? If you were doing the sublimation embroidery and then you did a strip of this with Hot Fix with a decorative stitch by it, that would be beautiful for one of those leaf ones. So I absolutely love this.
I like this one.
Oh, look at that. That one's nice.
Yeah, it is. The darker. I really like the dark one. Now I would put it with the lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Too dark, too many darks. That's pretty. Either one would be really pretty with the lighter fabric. How about this print here with this? I like that. That's really
That's
pretty.
nice. I like that contrast that
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to go on a limb here. I actually don't hate more tone on tone.
Yeah.
I
Really? Okay.
I actually like tone on tone a lot, but that's just my style. So, but yeah, just gorgeous. And these are perfect to have in your stash. I mean, you really can't beat it. So,
There's we have some stripes next.
these are new. Are these new? I haven't seen these.
No, they're part of the line.
I haven't seen these yet. Hold on. Look at this for bags. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Look at these stripes here. You got all these different pinstripes, and I love when they give us like almost a 1/2 inch size stripe. Because you know what you could do, Carol? You know what you're going to have to do? You're going to make a custom stitch with your new brother, and you're going to run it right down that line for a bag.
That's a good idea.
That's why I love a good striped
That's
fabric.
a really good idea.
Because it's perfect for using those decorative stitches that you
Yeah.
have built in on your machine, and then just like customizing it, whether it was a quote block or a bag or really anything. It's just love that.
That's a good
So,
idea. Now look at this one. This
Look
one
at
is
this.
lighter, and it's got like a celery green stripe with some gold and a little bit of red running, or a rust color running down through that.
You know what? This one could be used outside of fall right here, especially for a bag. Guys,
Mhm.
buy this one now if you're a bag maker because we only have a little bit of this left. This reminds me of that one market tote bag Tiffany made, inspired by Italy. So if you added some embroidery here, maybe some quilting in the hoop, oh my gosh, I could just see it right now. Beautiful. I absolutely love
I'm
this
definitely going to consider your idea of using a decorative stitch down these stripes. That's really a good idea.
one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. DC said your pronunciation sounds normal to her, and mine has the strong accent. Do I have a Pittsburgh accent?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
You do.
Well, you know what? I came from the north side. Are you Pittsburgh? Were you
Right.
born here?
Mm-hmm.
We all have the same inflection in our voices. It must be a north side
It
thing.
might be.
Wow. That's the first. Well, and actually, I've only heard people here say that. Because when I worked over at Heinz, all of us were north siders.
Mm-hmm.
We all were.
Hmm.
Huh.
Learn something new every
Huh.
day.
All right.
Oh, look at this. This is the lining for the bag right here, guys.
Like that in the South, Carol.
Why, who, how, why? What'd he say? They don't speak like that in the South? Like what?
Tommy's arguing with us, guys, in the background. If you can't hear him.
Yeah, the peanut gallery is speaking. Hey, no eavesdropping. He's supposed to be digitizing out there. Okay, we got
Okay,
dots.
let's zoom in on this.
we got cream dots, right? Or is this cream?
This one's orange dots. So this was cream stripes here. And this is
All right,
orange
all right.
dots. And so
Kate, wake up.
what you're
Which
going to
one
want
is
here.
this?
It's orange dots.
Okay, this is orange dots. But the dots aren't orange. This looks like orange sherbet to me, doesn't it? That goes good with that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is perfect. Right
Yeah.
here, I just see a bag coming to life right here. This is your lining. This is your outer fabric. Just
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
And this works for me.
Oh my gosh,
Dude.
yeah. For a fall style,
For a
you can
fall-
embroider a leaf on here. You
Yep.
know what? I think Tommy's one edge-to-edge pattern has leaves in it. So if you're going to quilt it, that
Yeah.
would be absolutely beautiful.
Okay, that is orange dots. Okay, how do I get rid of the Pittsburgh accent? This is sage dots. See, now I'm upset because I thought I spoke in a very articulate manner. Okay,
Mhm.
this is sage dots. And John is looking at his phone and just going, mm-hmm. Okay,
I can see it here. It's beautiful.
I know. This is I really like this color. And I remember saying last week, I don't know what line I was showing, that I'm not really a green person, but this sage green I adore.
Yeah, this is a beautiful sage. You know what? I love this. You could use this for a lot here, actually. You know what? Actually,
I would use this for a bag lining.
if there's an applique cactus design, I could see using this. I love that. I always come out with the most random things, but if you think about it, you might have an applique cactus design, and that would work perfect for it. So,
Applique cactus design.
yep, if you were doing like a cactus.
Yeah. A succulent. Any succulent.
Mhm.
That's what a cactus is, a succulent.
Oh, look at this next one.
All right, this is called red dots. Is that red? Well, their version of red isn't quite what mine is, but I would say it is.
It's like a orangey. It's like
It's an orangey red, kind of like a light brick red, not a dark brick red.
Mhm.
You know, let's compare it to that. Ooh, that's cool. This is really reds and oranges in there. All right. So we got 3 dots, 2 stripes, 2 tonals, 2 tossed little furry creatures on 2 different backgrounds, and we got 2 leaves. Now we have, oh, I like this. Look at how nice it goes with this. This is a little tossed floral. What is it called?
Mary Lou sneaking in the
Red
background to
flowers
join
sneaking
us.
Not really. Just drop something on.
She's trying to sneak and you're calling her out. Yeah.
Hey, you called me out a minute ago, so
Let's lock her in the closet.
There's no room.
bad ideas here. Let's just like zoom in real quick. So this fabric is just gorgeous. You can see almost this like, I don't want to say splash, almost like a splash effect, like a misty.
Yeah, it's like a little marble, but
Some are
not.
lighter,
Yeah.
some are darker behind. And I love this because look at all these beautiful little flowers here. And this just goes perfect with this whole collection here.
Mhm.
So I think even if you were doing like a quilted bag, and I always say a bag, but I just, you know what?
You got
It's like one of
bag
my
on the
favorite things
brain.
to make.
Yeah.
But it's just like any quilt that you're making with this collection, even this portion right here, absolutely stunning and beautiful.
Mhm.
This collection right here might be my current favorite right now that I'm looking at it. Like, because I haven't seen these before. This is just gorgeous.
Here's my fav green again.
No, wait, it's in green too?
Yes.
Carol's just pulling them from the side here, and I don't get a chance to preview them yet. Yeah, you need the green. The
Look.
green is beautiful.
Now, I wouldn't be tempted to use it with the green. I would pull in this. I would pull in the yellow. Or the goldish. Very, very pretty. This one is called Sage Harvest. Right? What was
So these are both flower toss.
flower?
sage.
Okay, flower toss. Okay, this is red flower tossed, and this one is flower toss sage. All right. We are still in this. Are we still in the same line?
Mhm.
These are mason jars. I love this. With sunflowers. I love this. This to me, mason jars reminds me of Grandma's kitchen. You know, a retro kitchen, curtains, valances. I love this.
I love this.
I
No,
do
this is
too.
just so, it's country chic as I
Yeah.
would describe it. Honestly, this is something that I would see if this was made as a pillow. And you know what?
Hmm.
This with some linen, if you were using this as your center fabric or you're doing some applique work with it, I just love, you know what? This is a beautiful pillow front right here. I
It
see it
is.
coming together. Maybe do a piping on the side.
In that color, that deep orange or a gold. Here, we have a gold.
Might want to use this gold as your piping.
It's coming up.
You know what? This is absolutely gorgeous, though. And honestly, if I walked into the store like Pottery Barn, more high-end store, I feel like
Right.
this is a fabric I would see
Yeah.
with a beautiful pillow made there.
Yeah.
Really anything. Even if you're making oven mitts, pot holders, anything. I love this. This is just beautiful.
This is called Sage Harvest all over. This next one is
It's this and cream. I love
Cream.
this. I just love this fabric. The
I
mason
do too.
jars, everything.
I like the mason jars. I love the and this spray of like wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
The wheat, the tall grass, or they call it pampas. Is that what they call it?
pampas grass.
Right. Yeah, pampas grass. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Now let's pull in some of these watercolors. We have a cream. Wait, no. We have an orange. We have a red. We have cream, and we have the sage. And really, seriously, look at this, John.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, these are
Beautiful.
beautiful. You know, even having these in your stash, these ones here as a blender.
Right?
But honestly, you know what? This is just gorgeous.
It is.
This is gorgeous. The whole line, this whole line right here. I love this.
If we take
You know what?
This-
Using even these stripes for a 10-minute table runner, anything here. You know what? This would be a gorgeous table runner.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Love it. But those are the watercolors. We got 4 colors of watercolors. All right, next up is, can I just
Yep, we can roll
slide
them.
those over? Okay. We have Warm Welcome.
Oh yeah, I love this fall one too.
You were with me the last time we showed this, and we still have a little bit left.
Well, with what
This
we have left,
has-
I'm going to tell you guys now, before Kate flips it, I would just fast fingers these because this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, for your front door, if you were quilting this,
At this time of year, absolutely.
this is
Absolutely.
gorgeous.
The welcome bucket with the cotton balls coming out of it and the pumpkin. And don't ask me what kind of a bird that is. And sheaves of wheat. And don't ask me whose feathers these are. I don't think they belong to these birds. John's not laughing. He doesn't think I'm
Wait,
funny
the bird?
anymore.
Wait, the feathers? Sorry, I was folding fabric in the
Didn't you
background.
listen to my little discourse there? I said, I don't think these feathers belong to these birds.
Oh, yeah, I don't think they would be happy if they did. It
What kind of birds are these? Do you know?
looks like a
Are
quail.
those- That's what it is.
Or a pheasant.
Pheasant, that's
A pheasant?
what it is.
Okay, quail. Somebody said quail. Pheasant, quail. Oh, we're kind of divided. All right. The next one is also a panel, and it's a wreath panel. This is also from Warm Welcome. All right. Now, I do know that's a chickadee, I believe. And we've got the cotton balls, a wreath. We've got fabrics coming up that if you want to make a wall hanging or a quilt, are a perfect complement to these panels. We've got some of this tile fabric coming up, some of this border fabric that's kind of sage green with metallic leaves in it.
This
I know, it
watercolor
does.
one
That's
even blends.
perfect
That's why
with
I'm
it.
saying,
Right.
guys, get this before we end up running out. These watercolor ones just blend in with everything.
Did we have that reddish one? Did you fold up the reddish one?
Got it right here.
Throw that on there. Look.
See, this is how even other collections can blend in
Look.
with each other. Oh my gosh. See,
Yeah.
anything fall just works with each other.
It does. Yep. All right. So that, and this says Home Sweet Holiday. Yep. You guys all decorated for fall? I put fall up, but I didn't do Halloween, and I'm a big Halloween fanatic.
I think I'm going to try to do that this Sunday. I don't do much Halloween. I just like to do fall.
Yeah.
But I think that's my goal for Sunday.
Yeah.
Trim the hedges and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Get it looking nice. So, and then try
Now-
to sew a little bit.
I'm going to try to sew a lot, decorate a little. I did decorate for fall, like I said, but not a lot of Halloween. And I have a ton of Halloween. I live by myself, you know, and I don't get a lot of company. I'm the only one looking at it. You know,
Mhm.
it's, okay, y'all are invited over. You know where I live.
All right, party at Carol's house.
Yeah. Okay. I love this print because it features the bucket that's was on the first panel, except it doesn't have welcome written on it. There's an old wash tub, and it's got white pumpkin in it. And I love the blue pumpkins. Our giant eagle has odd shaped, well, they're not pumpkins. A pumpkin is really like a gourd, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They have those odd colored pumpkins that are different colors and weird shapes. I love those.
I know. I love anything blue.
Yes.
Blue pumpkins. I just love these. These are gorgeous.
Yep.
Like, this is just in the metallic in this collection. I don't know how this hasn't sold out yet.
Yeah,
This is like the most elegant fall collection I think that we have.
I agree.
It's very elegant. And
Yep.
like Joni and Gloria always say, everybody has their different styles and different tastes, but one thing everybody always agrees on is elegant. So,
Love this. I love the colors. All right. This next line has those weird feathers in it. And it has pine cones, and it has acorns, and it's really tossed. Let me turn it horizontally. I really don't know if it's directional because, well, it might. No, I don't think it is because you've got cones going this way, and so it is tossed. But there's these feathers, pheasant feathers. Acorns kind of stand out, the different colors of fall leaves. When you were in school, they did this when I was in school. For a fall project, the nuns had us go around and collect leaves and press them in between wax paper and make a scrapbook, not a scrapbook per se, but we
something like
had,
that.
yeah.
I think what we did when I was real young in kindergarten is we took a leaf, I think we painted something on it, and then we pressed it, and
Huh.
it transferred over to paint as like a little art
Oh.
project.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, they just
You do
had us
everything, Kate?
collect them, and you had to identify it, and then you just pressed them in between sheets of wax
We did
paper.
something like that.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
I haven't seen wax paper in ages. Do they still sell wax paper?
I think they do. I'm sure they do.
All right. Next up is,
Oh, look at this.
see, I like this because you can pair it with, a subtle, not a blaring or a glaring orange, but you can pair this with any of the shimmer fabrics, ivory shimmer, gold shimmer, and oranges, peaches, rusts. You can pair this with any autumn color, and it's going to pull whatever. This leaf here is gorgeous with a little bit of purple. I love this. It's tossed leaves, and there is a metallic encircling everything. Beautiful.
The metallic is just the beautiful highlight of this collection.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? I have to remind everybody every time I'm on a live. I always remind them this. It is 10% back.
Yeah,
And you know what? You just can't beat that.
right.
And you save that up, use it towards your next fabric purchase. But I always say,
Mhm.
save it up, use it towards a machine.
A machine or the Laura Star.
That Laura Star, I'm
Yeah,
telling you guys.
something that you wouldn't, something that you want, but you're kind of waffling on the price. Save your Gloria bucks for that. And you'll get to a point where, oh yeah, I can use a lot of this and I can still afford what's left over.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay, we got more metallics. This is I think Rose got her selvage from this. Look at how pretty the selvage is. I pointed that out last time we showed this. I love that selvage. It's like a little piece of artwork.
Look at the salvage on this. There's little pumpkins on
I
it.
know, it's beautiful.
I'd buy it just for
It's
this.
gorgeous. I know, it's
Look
gorgeous.
at that. Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is, I can't see.
Leaves rust.
Leaves rust.
Leaves rust.
That's
And if you look
appropriate.
at this, so it's this outline of all these different gorgeous, beautiful leaves. And honestly, you could use this. I think this would be perfect for one of those crushed ruffle placemats if you were making fall ones. Actually, all of these
good
fabrics for
idea.
the ruffle, perfect for this.
That's a really
Placemats,
good idea.
They showed, I was blown away when they showed the pocket placemat that you have a spot for your napkin and your utensils. I said, that is so bougie. Like, I can't wait to make one.
Were you
So-
here last year? Well,
You know
have
what?
you-
I wasn't here when they were here.
Okay.
So,
So this is your first.
yep.
This is your introduction to We Love to Stitch.
Yeah, and they are
Aren't
just
they?
the nicest
Oh,
people ever.
they are.
Oh my gosh.
Really, really nice women, and I can't even describe enough how perfect and detailed their embroidery is. Like on those nutcrackers, the suits,
Gosh.
the whole nutcracker is
Flawless.
embroidered, and they create stitches that actually look textured, like the coat, the red coat on the nutcracker. And
They
just,
told me, they said, we
Oh.
wake up in the morning, we get our coffee, we pull up our laptops, and we start digitizing.
wow, yeah, and you can't capture that, on a screen. You guys are going to have to get those designs and do them, and you'll be blown away. Okay, this is the same print, but it's a deep gold. This fabric works well with this, so does this lighter gold.
And I think, you know
Perfect
what?
fall colors.
Since, like I said, these are beautiful. Oh my God, crushed ruffle
Rose is
placemats
watching.
would be perfect with these. Doing the crushed ruffle in this, guys, I'm telling you. Grab this while you can, because I have a feeling this is going to go really fast. But I think this is a perfect time to remind everybody, especially if you're new of watching us, if something sells out, if you waitlist authorize it, you will be the first person in line to get it. So people sometimes have the fabric in their cart and they don't check out with it. So that becomes your chance to get it if you put it on waitlist and you waitlist authorize it as well. So,
We have this print actually in 4
oh gosh,
colors.
look at this.
There's a deep brown, and I like the modeling in this. I mean, really, you can really.
I love this. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I know your brain, your mind
So,
just
you know
starts
what?
turning.
I love the contrast of this deep, beautiful brown with that gold, and then using that watercolor sage green in the center for one of those designs. And they had a blank one, if I remember correctly, that you could put your own design in, right? Kate might remember. So you just making those, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Really, any of these for that ruffle. And look at this one.
Yeah, the cream.
The
Or
cream.
it's kind of like a gray. It's like there's gray in the background, in the marbling.
This is beautiful. And you know what? Here's your center for that.
Right.
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 This is your center for that. You
Yep.
could kind of fussy cut this too for that center if you're doing that in embroidery. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that.
If you're doing a table runner, you can fussy cut any of these motifs to do a broderie purse
Mm-hmm.
on a table runner. You can just, like this section here with just the pumpkins or the buckets.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you know what?
Beautiful.
This is just gorgeous. So you guys grabbed it while we had it. And like I said, waitlist it and waitlist authorize it if you didn't get it in your cart. And that gives you the next chance to get it. So
Here are some of the tiles that are reflected at the top of the first panel. And did you take the second panel? Oh no, it's under here. Yeah, the first and the second panel both have these kind of tile designs up on the edge. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fabrics that feature the tile design. This one is called pewter.
Yeah.
It's got like a grayish background, but it's got that orange in it and the gold metallic, and it is a reflection of what was on the first panel with the bucket. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so there's that colorway. It also comes in sage.
next to the brown and rust.
Somebody want to see something? Can you show the leaves next to the brown and rust?
Was it these ones? Oh, which leaves?
I don't know. Can you show the leaves?
I think, yeah, those ones next to maybe
The other watercolor ones?
DC, which leaves?
I'll set these up while Carol
Yeah.
keeps going.
Yeah.
So.
So we have the tiles in a sage green. We also have it in kind of this mustardy color. It's like an orange shade.
sienna.
A sienna is what it's called. And it also comes in walnut, which is the darkest of the four. The sage is the lightest. Any of them complement either of the panels and any of
Wait.
everything in the collection.
Get out. Hold on.
Yeah.
As I'm folding over here in a corner, I just missed this.
Yeah.
These are gorgeous.
Aren't
Wait,
they?
I love
I
this
love the
one.
sage one.
This is so elegant.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just there's so many different things I think you could use this for. And it's just you know what? I know I'm going to say a bag, but once again, a bag. But even if you were doing a table runner, think about it this way too. For a 10-minute table runner, these are all perfect. So you just kind of follow that guideline, cutting that down, size it that way. You could do it with the wave stitch. You could run a pin tuck down these center lines here too to give it a little bit of depth and texture. Oh my gosh. This is a beautiful fabric. I love this. Absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. All of the colors. I think you need one of each yard cut for everything. Especially
I
this
can't
one.
give the secret away. The secret about pin tucks and table runners in a fall
Oh,
event.
we have to keep a secret. I'm just kidding now. Carol, you could probably tell them.
No, I'm not telling them. I like keeping secrets. I like torturing people.
I'm bad at secrets. So,
What'd you say, Thomas? There's gonna when you take the table runner class with Deb and I, we're gonna have a bonus project. We are doing a 10-minute table runner with pin tucks, like John showed the other day
On the serger.
my favorite things on the serger. So we're doing the pin tucks on the serger. So we're doing 2 table runners. We're doing the one with the broderie purse and the applied stitching, and we're also doing a 10-minute table runner with the pin tucks. We're not gonna have everybody's doing the same table runner that we're using the applaud on, but the pin tuck runner, we're gonna have an assortment of choices. So you can probably just grab, whatever you like. We're probably gonna do 10 or 15 different combinations,
yep,
and
we'll have
when you
just a
come in,
sorted
yeah,
pile that they get to choose
they can
from.
just grab
right?
from.
So that'll be
Yeah.
a fun bonus project. You guys get your project first one done early. That way, instead of waiting there, you guys get to do another project, a
Yep.
bonus project. That's
Yep,
so fun.
I know it
So,
is. Now I'm excited to teach it, and I'm excited to learn the serger because I have never used sergers. So you promised me you were going to show me.
I
You have to
don't
show
worry.
both Deb and I. Well, just how to thread it. I can push the pedal, but
You'll be surprised with how easy it is to use a serger, especially the baby lock ones that we have with that jet air
oh
threading.
yeah,
So-
yeah, okay. Yep, we're gonna. Marilyn says, "So glad she's coming to the fall event." Yeah, and Deb and I have a couple of. We're gonna have candy. We're gonna have a fun time. I can guarantee you that. At least in our group. I don't know about the other groups.
Oh, you know my room
the one
is
with
gonna be
John
absolutely
and
fun.
Tommy, and you'll have the most fun in mine
So
and
real
Deb's.
quick,
And Sherry's going to be our little third helper. How did you stabilize the pin tuck table runner? On the largest fabric, which is the half-yard fabric that kind of wraps around to the front, you use SF101.
yep.
So that'll be provided. Both fabrics will be provided. You don't have to. Yeah, it was SF101 on the
Yep.
bigger piece.
And then also, I do want to say on the center piece with the pin tucks, I didn't use Shapeflex. I just used it by itself.
Right.
And that allows for you to have that better of a bigger bump when it's just the fabric by itself.
Right.
So,
Yeah, the bump will be sharper because you're only going through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz. And yes, I'm going to show more things on the Applaud coming up soon.
Yeah.
I can't wait to. Kate and I and Steve, we talked about it. I have a fun project I'd love to try to show for next Thursday. So,
All right, last fabric in the line. This is part of that line too. This is pumpkins.
Yep.
It's pumpkin and it's on a gray background. Now, here's what I like with this. It's got the gray, it's got the pumpkin. The pumpkins are shaded beautifully.
look at the little
lot of
background
gold.
here.
Yeah,
You have the little emblems in the
The
background.
tiles are in the background. It's kind of the grayish background. I love the shading in the pumpkins.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what this is beautiful for. And I think we're going to come up into some bargains next, right? So,
We're coming up to your French terry.
Oh.
And, well, yeah, we're doing the French terry and those knits, and
we
then
got some knits
yeah.
in. So I'm so excited to show you guys that. Since we're on the topic of sergers, but I think this fabric right here is beautiful. This is like one of those, this can mix in with Halloween a little bit, but it's like an elegant because you have the gray back here. So it's like a perfect all around fall.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not super big into Halloween like I am, which I'm not, but I love this because you have that gray in there. So
You
it's just
are
the
or you
perfect-
aren't?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. Sorry. I'm lame.
I'm glad you said it.
But yeah, this is beautiful, and this one's gone. So like I said before, I'll always keep reminding you guys, waitlist authorize it. So,
Okay. You know I love you.
oh, I know.
All right. John said he didn't even want us to sell this, that he wanted all of it.
I wanted all of it for myself. I won't lie about it. I would have bought the whole bolt. But
Now, this is for garment makers, right? What is French terry? You
So-
said it's French terry.
yeah, so this is a lightweight French terry. This would be considered a bullet French terry where it's really fine. So what's nice about French terry, it's one of my favorite sweatshirt fabrics that you can get because it's just so incredibly soft on the inside. And I like it because I feel personally it's a little bit more durable than fleece. So if we're selling this in a 3-yard cut, you need 3 yards of this fabric for a sweatshirt, a crew neck, a hoodie. That's usually what most of those patterns take. Even a t-shirt's going to be about 2 yards if you're going to use this fabric. I absolutely love it. It's such a beautiful feel, and it has a nice stretch, but it also has a nice pullback elasticity, whereas if I stretch it, it doesn't permanently
distort
stretched.
it. Yeah, it doesn't distort it.
How many of us bought a t-shirt or a hoodie that we stretched it a little bit and it stays like that?
Yeah.
You don't want not good quality fabric like that. This is a beautiful quality and it's gone. Guys, whoever got it, I'm jealous. I would
Now,
have bought the whole bowl.
is French terry considered a knit?
Yes,
is
this
it a
is a
knit?
knit fabric.
Oh.
So you're going to want this. This is perfect for sweatshirts. This one's on the lighter end, but it's perfect for a lightweight sweatshirt, hoodie, crew neck. So
Okay. I'm glad you're here to explain that because I don't know the first thing about garments and knits and jerseys and French terries and whatever else you guys sew with. And now you need a serger, right, to work with that.
So you're going to
kind
want a
of-
serger.
Yeah.
You're going to want a serger. There's other ways you can with a stretch stitch, but personally, I do prefer doing it on a serger. It's quicker, it's easier, it's faster, and more high quality, and it's going to last a lot longer. It's way easier to wash too when you do your 4-thread overlock, and instead of doing like a stretch zigzag stitch. So
Okay, now this is called Laguna cotton jersey.
okay.
Oh,
Here.
what would you use it for?
So, oh
and
my
we're
gosh, I'm gonna-
selling this by the yard because there isn't much left here. So,
Yep. So even with like a yard or two, you can make a tank top with this or a t-shirt. So this is a nice lightweight. This has a nice elasticity to it too. So it stretches back. This one's actually nice. So it's a little bit thinner, so I could use this for performance wear if I was making a shirt for the gym. What I would love to do, absolutely love to do, is if I was even just making myself a shirt for a gym and I used the Applaud with some neon color thread and did the wiper stitch when hemming it and putting on my binding with
Oh,
it. That would be
yeah.
absolutely amazing. So I love, love, love this. If you don't have a stash of knits, you need to start. Because I'm telling you now, if you have a serger, start making your own t-shirts because you'll have so much fun with it. So,
Okay. And this one is called, this is a Laguna jersey too. I hate
look at
that
this.
pins.
Oh my gosh, get out. Look at this. I love this. So,
Let's turn it this way. Well, no, this way. Get with it, Carol.
here, let's
All
stretch
right.
this out a little
Yeah.
bit. So as we can see, this is like a beautiful grayish off-white. It's a mix between the two, almost like a slate is what I would call it.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, same as that other one, it has a beautiful stretch retention. And I love this. It's more on the lighter weight, which is perfect if you're just making some nice lounge wear. I'd make myself maybe a crew neck with this, like a crew neck shirt. And once again, I need to play with the Applaud with this a little bit with knits. With the wiper stitch, I can't wait to see what I could come up with. So
I'm so used to sewing on a sewing machine that it amazes me that a serger can sew these with all this stretch. Because I wouldn't be able to sew this on a sewing machine.
sewing this on your
without
regular machine is going to be a lot harder.
Difficult.
Yep.
Definitely.
So that's why you really want a serger,
Right.
especially if you want to get into garment making and you want to make your own clothes and t-shirts, let alone even adjusting the fits. On my polos, I sometimes have to take them in if they're too like wide and
Mm-hmm.
I have to take them in. I use my serger for it. It's the easiest way of doing it rather than trying to do a stretch stitch and then it puckers and it breaks. It's better to use a serger for it. So
Mhm.
there's so many different types we carry. My favorite is the Acclaim. So that's one of my favorites because you have the wave stitch on it. So
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Next up, we have Sunset Ridge. This is a line that Tiffany ordered in. She was making bags out of. And you know me, I love, or maybe you don't, but I love checks and I love polka dots. This line has a couple of checks in it. Some of the fabric is sold out. This is what is remaining. There is a mint, Sunset Ridge mint. There's a Sunset Ridge rouge. They call this rouge. This is kind of like a pink and like a sunsetty orange. And this one is a medium green and a little bit of a darker green. The next fabric is
This one's mint.
Sunset Roses Mint. This is Sunset Roses Mint. Now, if you put that with great, outside of the bag, inside of the bag lining. Pillowcases. I like checks and plaids and polka dots for the cuffs on pillowcases. I love it. That's my favorite pillowcase trim. This next that we have just a little bit of is Sunset. Is it the Maine Granite?
Yeah.
Maine Granite. They could have come up with a better name for this. But the flowers in this now, I like it with the pink. Look at how sharp that is. It just picks up. These colors pick up the flower colors. There's like a coral and a pink in there, and it just makes those flowers pop. Teresa says it causes vertigo when she looks at it too long. All right, and then we did this one. I like it with the green. It's pretty. And then the last one, you know what? This one has me perplexed because it's called Scissors. And how it how it ties in with Sunset Ridge, I don't know, because Sunset Ridge to me means something totally different than sewing implements. But it goes, look at how cute it goes with the pink checks. You can make a zipper pouch with these. That would be cute. Or a little pouch that you put scissors, extra scissors in. That's cute. I do like that. This is probably the remainder of what we have in this line. So grab it. You get your Gloria Bucks back. I do love these two greens together also. Beautiful. This background on this granite is kind of it's a dark brown, but it's not solid. It looks like it's got very slight, a very slight pattern to it, like a little darker ridges in it. It gives it some texture. Do they show up on screen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little
good.
bit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're not real obvious, but they're there. All right. We'll fold these over for my helper when he comes back. All right, next up is the Come Let Us Adore Him line. What did I price this at?
Let me see. 1128.
All right, yep. All right, we're going to start off with this print here, which has the stable and the animals and the magi and the angel. Are the magi on here? Maybe not. Maybe not. Mary and Joseph. Oh, there they are, right there. It's on a cream background. Come let us adore him from the line. This color is called Cloud. And there are stars in the background. Some are bigger than others. And I don't think they're not metallic. I don't think they're metallic. No, they're not metallic. But they are very pretty gold. The next one is a same print, but it's on a green background. Both of them are equally beautiful. There's the three kings and the stable and the animals. The graphics are very, very good on this. This is a Riley Blake line of fabric called Come Let Us Adore Him. The next is something a little bit different. We've got maybe Egypt and palm trees in the background, and it's more silhouette-y looking. It's on a cream background with little tiny gold stars, but they're not metallic. Yeah, they're silhouettes. There's the three kings. Yep. Okay. Next is, it might be, I don't know how it's going to come across on the screen, but it's the same print as the cream, but this is a navy blue with black. You can see it on the screen. The silhouettes are in black, white stars, and the silhouettes are black. The background, the navy background, is a solid. It doesn't look to be marble to me, but the silhouettes show up very, very well. The next fabric is script text, navy background, but not a deep, deep navy, with all of the sayings. Peace on earth, Jesus is the reason for the season, wise men still seek him, beautiful. With the white stars, a relatively solid navy blue background. The next is I like this print because you can work with it outside of the line. It's not basic. It's very pretty. It's got some texture going with the checks, but you can use it anywhere. You can use it in any of your Christmas lines. It goes really well, I think, with the very first fabric here. And it also goes, now I don't know if I would do it with the green. It might be too much green. It depends. If you broke it up with something like a gold, if you were going to do a table runner, break it up with some gold and then do this print as a border would be gorgeous. Okay. And then the last, oh no, it is the last. The last one coming up is another navy print. And it's just the night sky with stars. It's navy blue. This one does have a little bit of marbling going on in the background. There are little rays coming off of some of the stars, white stars and small stars. Very, very pretty night sky print. I like it with this. Yep, that goes perfect. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. I'll just roll it up. Believe it or not, when we were doing Cardinal Celebration, we needed some of these panels, and Gloria ordered them. Unfortunately, had to order them on the black market, and we just ran into them, and we never used them. So they are out there at a very special price. This is Cardinal Celebration. You can pair it with any reds or greens that you have in your line, reds, greens, creams. You can use it as a panel. You can take these borders off, use them somewhere else, or leave them on here. Do some edge stitching on this. And this line is so pretty. I do like pastel Christmas. I do like the pinks and the aquas, but my favorite is traditional colors. I just really like the greens and the reds. The greens and the reds, love it. I think we have 20 of these, so you know the price is good. Yeah, grab them. Good, awesome, awesome. All right. Next up is, we have a couple of these from the line called First Snow Left. This is all we have. This is very woodsy, very outdoorsy line. It's kind of has an abstract feel to it. It's called First Snow. Great for a cabin. There's a cabin. You got a cabin that looks like that, you need this. This border is kind of a leafy but abstract leafy. Pretty trees. I've got two fabrics that go with this line. One is the blues. The line once again is called First Snow. And we've got these two to pair with it. Now, I don't think we have anything else in this line, but you can, if you want to add this darker border or even the blue border, separate this out. You can take this, you can leave this border on, add something that complements maybe. With this one, I would do a blue. I would pick a blue, put a small border here, and then do this for the large border, on the outside. Same with this. I would I would probably remove this border, leave the brown, add this, and be done. I like the blue border. I think it picks up the blues in the this design better. Both of these fabrics, if you're into applique, this would make great tree fabric. This would probably make good water fabric, or I don't know where else you could use it. You could pick portions of it out. These look like rocks to me. I like, when I do applique, I do look for odd things like this. Especially if I don't buy a kit and I'm using my own fabrics. I like to play with textured things like this for some of the odd things in applique. Stones, a walkway, houses. Okay. And the next is the remains of a line that we had called Nativity. We only have 4 of the panel left. This is the Nativity, and it's got that stained glass look. I used to do stained glass many moons ago.
Really?
Yeah. So I used to do wedding invitations. You would sandwich it, the wedding invitation in between really thin glass, and then copper foil around it, and then build your glass borders around it, and then do some wire twisting and create flowers and stuff. I did a lot of wedding invitations. But anyway, I love stained glass. I still have my soldering irons. Anyway, this is stained glass. It's the Nativity. I've got 5 fabrics to complement it. This is the stained glass theme still going on here. You could use it for a border. I wouldn't use it next to the panel. I would separate it with a different, something along the lines of what I'm going to show you next, which is down the line. But there's a blue. We'll go through these individually also. There's a yellow, and I love this aqua. But this one's next, and if I was to use this for a border, I would separate it with one of these that are they're not solids, but there's enough interest there that you could read them as such. They wouldn't interfere with or conflict with the main panel and the larger border that you'd put in the outside. This is also can be used as a border. It's a larger print also. It's got the orange and the reds and a little bit of the gold going on. So if you wanted to do a border with this, I would separate it maybe with the yellow. Do a soft, that yellow on the edge, and then come in with this.
Wait, look at the stained glass one.
It's too, yeah, this is too strong to put next to the stained glass. You'd separate it with something softer.
Wait, can I see something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, look at this. So, Carol, you have that new digital dual feed foot, which you could do couching with.
Oh, I
Okay.
know. I was checking that out too.
Hear me out here. If you were to sew, if there's like a gold metallic yarn along all these lines, or even on your plot, and you just followed them to add texture and depth to this, that would just be such a cool center for like a quilt or really any project to make this look 3D. I see all those, you know what I'm talking about, Kate? Those there's a place nearby and they do custom stained glass and they frame it and they solder them together. And I'm just staring at this. I'm like, if you added like a gold metallic and just stitched along, it'd take you a while, but it looks so beautiful between all of that.
That's an idea. It is a good idea. Yep, so we've got
I'd love to see that done. Oh my gosh, I might do that.
the leaf scroll in yellow. Here's a leaf scroll in turquoise. And this is the first one, the leaf scroll in blue. I think these scrolls are very complementary to the stained glass pattern, but consider adding them to your stash because they would fit in anywhere with anything that had these colors in it. These are great. These are great. I love these 3 colors. I love.
Those are really cute. I love those.
And if you wanted to do the panel, do a little border with this, say a 1.5 inch border with this, and then do a larger border with that. Beautiful. I like that a lot.
That's really pretty.
It is. Love it. Okay. There's that, and that, and this. And I think we have one more line to go, which is Santa's Tree Farm. What did I price Santa's Tree Farm at?
$10.88.
Okay, good deal. Plus you're getting 10% back into your account. This line is precious. This, Riley Blake Designs. Who?
Lisa Audit.
Lisa Audit. Yes, it's kind of watercolory looking. You can create a quilt using all of this. You can separate it, make pillows. They would make nice sized pillows. Really make a
Oh my
statement
gosh,
on your
this
couch.
is gorgeous.
Yeah, make a
You know
statement
what?
on your couch.
My sister has this beautiful sectional couch at her and my brother-in-law's apartment. This would be perfect for their couch because you know what? Trim these, make a beautiful border. Is there a plaid or something similar or any of these fabrics? Beautiful borders. Even if you didn't do a border.
Yes, there is
This
a
is just
plaid.
an easy gift. And you know what? You're getting 10% back on it. This panel's $10.88. This is an easy, cheap. I don't want to say cheap. I just want to say very affordable holiday gift to give as a set of pillows for somebody.
I want to
Can't
measure
beat that.
the blocks because what I see, and one of the things I would consider is adding fabric, whether it be a plaid or something complementary, to each side of one of these blocks and making a pillowcase, putting this in the center of the pillowcase with borders and then a cuff and a flange.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody on Facebook a couple weeks ago that did, in fact, it might be the girl that does the Jelly Roll rugs. She makes pillowcases using panels. She picks a section of the panel that is, I think you cut the pillows 27 by 9, 27 inch for the main, 9 inch for the cuff, and 3 inch for the flange. I would make pillows out of this for the holidays, pillowcases or pillows.
I know. These are so cute. I love these.
All right. Next up is I love these fabrics that have little landscapey things going on. This one has some trees, it has some animals. This looks like the animal that was outside our hotel at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. It had horns. I don't know what kind of
An
animal
elk.
it
Is
was.
that what it's called?
It might have been an
Or,
African elk or
A
something.
moose. Not a moose.
No, not a moose, because they have the fuzzy antlers that are thick. I
Oh.
don't know what.
Wait, you said you saw, was it a longhorn that you saw?
Well, it was an Animal Kingdom, and they're all African animals. So there were zebras, giraffes, and these things with horns. I think they were some kind of.
Huh.
Is there an African elk or some kind of African animal that?
I don't know. Does Kate know? Does
Yeah.
Tommy know?
Yeah, I do.
Tommy, what is it?
Antelope?
An antelope.
A gazelle.
Gazelle.
No, aren't.
Wildebeest.
Well, they would be native to Africa.
Yeah.
Or antelope native to Africa? Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
There, yeah. What was the second one you said?
Elk, antelope, elk, gazelle.
Gazelle. I feel like
Yeah.
gazelle.
The gazelle have really pretty antlers. They kind of curve.
Okay, so what?
I don't know.
You just stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, go look it up. They did have a little
Voodoo?
flyer in the room about
Ebis?
the animals you could see.
Look, everybody's joining in with us, looking it up.
Oh, look at how nice that shows up on the screen. Look at, and there's little running rabbits
I know. Look at
in
him.
the trees. That really shows up. That is really
yeah,
good
I see.
camera work.
There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of
Is there?
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
No antelope though.
Okay. Okay, so this print comes in this medium green, kind of a snowy one with gray, and then there's I'm real technical here with the colors and the names. And this one is like a forest green.
Mm-hmm.
Am I close, Kate, to the colors? Probably not.
Yeah.
These are all beautiful. Though.
They are. I love the little scenic prints. A lot of our lines have little scenic prints.
You know what? Oh gosh, I might have to start getting ready for after the event. I'm gonna make all my Christmas gifts and get those done right away after the event
Yeah, okay.
because I got like 20 people.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, well.
I threw Carol off track.
You did.
I know, I did.
It had something to do with this fabric. Trees, tours, meet Santa. Trees, tours. This is like this block that I was just pointing at. There's a little sign. So these are repetitions of the 4 blocks that are in the panel. Look at how cute. I love the one with Santa and the reindeer. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas with the Cranks. That has been my favorite Christmas movie since I was a little kid.
Really?
Yep, that's why it rolled right off the top of my head.
All right. That is on kind of the white, cream white background. This one is on blue. And by the way, these prints are directional. They run horizontally. Okay, this one is on the blue. Welcome with wreaths. I love looking at these. Okay. I'm getting in the mood for Christmas. Not even Halloween yet. We're supposed to cool down next week. We're supposed to get into the 60s during the day.
It was cold this morning when I woke up. I was like, oh gosh, I need a hoodie or something.
Yeah, see,
robe.
I didn't bother, but I did throw the heat on in the car. But next week, we're definitely going to have something.
I have to go get some long sleeves.
Yeah. Okay, wow, we've got another color. Well, this one is 3 colors also, so it's a forest green background or a deep green background. Okay. Next is, what do they call this print?
Berries.
This is called berries. Light green background. Berries, obviously. There's little red stars, little spray. There's leaves, little evergreen, little sprays of some, that looks like maybe it's not eucalyptus. Something along that line anyway. And then we have the same print in the deeper green. Might be eucalyptus because they're kind of a bluish on this fabric. And eucalyptus are kind of a blue-green. Berries, pine cones. And then you know what? Get these plaids just to have in your
These
stash.
plaids are gorgeous.
The plaids actually make the line because you can take the panel, you can take any one of these prints. I'm going to throw it this way, and have something gorgeous. Now I would pair this plaid with this fabric. I think it goes beautifully.
You know what? This plaid, I'm going to say this right now. You take any single one of these fabrics as your center, and then the plaid for a 15-minute table runner. Because I've been obsessed with the 15-minute table runner. Or 10-minute.
Table runner.
15-minute if you add a few pin tucks in there, I guess. But 10 minutes.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Where what would you use as the center of the 10-minute table runner?
You know what? I like any of
Because
these.
this is directional. And would you still put pin tucks on it?
I don't know if I'd put the pin tucks on this one.
Okay.
But what I could do is if I measure from the edge, I can maybe run a few pin tucks if I make a little bit of a bigger border, measure from the edge, kind of know how far it is going to wrap around. And then let's say if I have like a 2 to 3 inch border on each side, right? I'll run a pin tuck right down the
One
stripes
of the stripes.
Yep.
One of the stripes. Okay.
And even if I was going to switch out maybe, let's say I was going to make the plaid the center of the fabric,
Mm-hmm.
I have all these beautiful lines for easy pin tucks. I don't got to worry about any roller work or drawing any lines.
You could
I
go
mean,
crazy with the pin tucks on a plaid.
So we got 2 plaids left to show. I'm telling you guys, snatch these up while you can. These are gorgeous. This green one's going to go with everything Christmas and spring.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Another question. How much of an impact does the pin tuck thread make on a pin tuck?
So not much. If you are going to do, let's say, maybe just 1 or 2 pin tucks, you don't really have to worry about adding extra seam allowance, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I know they say for every one, you should consider adding an eighth to
of an
a fourth
inch.
of an inch. But when we're talking about small amounts, the 10-minute table runner I did, I think I put 5 and then 3 and then 3. So what's that, 11?
Yeah.
11 pin tucks, and I didn't even bother to adjust it, and it was fine. If you want to, you could be a little bit nitty-gritty, maybe add an extra ½ inch on each seam allowance.
Right.
But when you're doing it on a serger, it's not taking up too much of that seam allowance. So,
What if I were to sew the pin tuck with gold thread, gold metallic?
that
Would I
be
see
beautiful.
it? Would I see that gold metallic?
Yep, so you're going to see that gold metallic thread. I have it next door with the one that we did, but I did do a gold thread. I didn't do metallic. but
Right.
It just came out beautiful, and you could see a little bit of that color.
Okay. So I'm thinking ahead to the event
Mhm.
and things that we can
And this
we
green,
could do.
I'm telling you guys, get this, because this is going to go perfect with spring. I mean, you know what? Sometimes you see those plaids with spring, so this green one I like a lot. And then this red one, gorgeous.
Yes. Yeah. See, I'm thinking gold thread pin tucks on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's the red plaid. In this line, we do have one more. This is the last piece. This is snowflakes, sky blue snowflakes on a white background. Blender, quilt backing, pillow with some really pretty embroidery on it. Perfect.
Oh my gosh,
We
yeah.
have so much snowflake fabric that, people tend to stick within lines when they create lines of fabric, when they create things. So many of these you can use in so many other areas without using the complementary fabric in the line.
Mm-hmm.
They would be staples for me.
Oh, and I think we have 2 left, actually.
Oh, we do, yeah. I forgot. Sorry.
Ooh, look at that
I
one.
pulled in this border fabric, and so we're talking 60-degree table runner. And from another line, I pulled in this red ribbon fabric that I thought went really, really well with it. So you create your 60-degree table runner with any of these borders within this fabric, and then this would be your outside borders. You could run your outside borders with this ribbon either horizontally if you
Oh,
wanted to
look
piece
at
it,
that. That's beautiful.
isn't it?
Look at this.
Or vertically. You could use either or.
You know what? Look at this. This almost looks like the
Mhm.
applaud stitch.
Mhm.
The 3-needle top cover stitch. Heck, you could even add the applaud stitch if you just go along with the waves.
Right? You could.
Actually, you could.
You could.
Wait, I might do this. Don't we have this in other colors? This is beautiful.
Yes, we do.
All right, well,
Yep.
you heard it here first. I might have to do one with this.
Yeah. I think that's really pretty. Yep. All right, guys. That's it for the show today. We're out of here. I'm back in tomorrow. Are you coming in tomorrow?
I'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, guys, I'm here all next week. I'm in the store tomorrow. If you guys been wanting to see a machine, the Laura Star, any sewing machine, me and Kathy are going to be in the store tomorrow. Gloria's away at Quilt Market. Steve's on vacation this week. So when it's me and Kathy, you guys know we're going to have some great deals next week. Kathy is going to be doing IQ Designer tomorrow. Me and Kate are going to help
Kathy?
in.
Wait, not
Yep.
tomorrow.
Monday.
Monday,
Sorry.
right.
Monday,
Kathy.
Kathy. Yep.
Wow.
So, and Kate and I are going to help her. We're going to come in and jump in a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
So, Gloria's going to be at Quilt Market. So, she's going to try to do a live stream on Facebook.
I
she
can't
said.
wait. I hope she does.
Yep. And she's going to find all these new fun products and all these cool new techniques to show everybody. I can't wait to see what she
I
brings
know.
back.
I gave her one place specifically to check out.
But,
It's called the Whole Country Caboodle.
yes, she was
They-
telling me about it.
Yep. They teamed with Chris from my girlfriend's quilt shop. The Whole Country Caboodle, the gals created 12 wraps that go around a bucket tin.
Mhm.
The tin has a lid on it and a handle. They created 12 wraps, one for each month of the year,
Oh, get
and
out.
they are adorable. They collaborated with Chris from my favorite,
Mhm.
my girlfriend's quilt shop, and Chris digitized the designs, so
Get
you can
out.
get them either in the sewing version or the embroidery version. And I told Gloria, check them out, please,
We'll have
because I would
those.
be
I
interested.
can guarantee it. We'll probably
I would be
have 'em.
interested in all 12.
I gave her one recommendation. I said, stop at the Laura Star booth.
Oh yeah.
So,
Does Laura Star often come out with new things?
you know what? Every now and then they come out with a new limited edition. And
Oh,
I have to
okay.
call our rep to see if we could get this new one they just released because it might be a Europe only because they're based in Swiss. They're Swiss. So
Okay.
they're based over there, but they came out with a new one. And I have to call to see if we could get it because it's a really cool color. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, but I can't say anything yet in case I can't get it. But
Yeah.
they still have the 1980 limited edition gold colorway, and that's my favorite one.
Okay.
And I said, hey, I want those for the event, Steve. So
Okay. Are
Yep.
we going to have Laura Stars? I heard a rumor
every
we could
room
have
is
it.
going to have a Laura Star.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yep.
I hope
So-
I don't want one.
Oh, you're going to want one. I know I
That's
want
like-
one.
That was the
so
stupidest statement ever. I hope I don't want one. Yeah, right.
you know
Okay.
you're going to want one because I know I want one. So.
I know.
But once again, guys, thank you all so much for
Thanks.
joining in with us and shopping with us. We support your business with us so
Mm-hmm.
much. We are a small business here in Pittsburgh, so every order just means the world to us. And I hope that everyone has a great weekend. If you are local, stop in, drop by, say hi. We'd love to see you here. So Kathy and I will be in the store tomorrow, and we can't wait to see you all.
Yep. Hope you had fun. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.